what's up guys? Welcome to the program kickoff. What we got here today is the why. Meaning what are we going for? Real quick, what are we going for? What are we going for? And then I'm going to overview a bit of the how, just to set the seeds, because if you know like the map of where you're about to go, it's much easier to be learning and understanding. The big picture makes sense, right? So I'm going to make this really brief for you and hit the main points. The central thesis is we evolve, right? Some adults stabilize. This here is a chart all of you have seen, I'm sure. Some adults stabilize for a whole lifetime. We want to keep moving up because as you move up, you are more in attunement with who you truly are and you're delivering more of your best energy to your collective. Also, your sense of self is more pleasurable. I made a new website for the program, dolled it up a bit, and it's mostly about being sexy. Why did I choose that? My spirit said, focus on health, focus on health, focus on health. So my point is like everyone's cut from the creator. If you get your energy on point, you'll look better. And if I'm true, in my 20s, half my motivation was helping Gaia, but the other half of my motivation was just like mastering my energy and my form, right? So we're gonna have our health as a carrot, okay? I have a few points to make. I think this is revolutionary. I think this, if you understand it, will tee up, decades and decades of more efficient action. Instead of many of you go in circles, you chase things that are not the right food, etc. I've been there and I understand. All right, so about 2 minutes here on some points. You can look around you and ask if it's satisfactory. I'm here in Sarasota. The old people are pretty happy. Now, if not though, what could be better? I had that sense when I was 22. I was like, this ain't for me. What could be better? Now, here's my medicine for the world, right? My medicine for the world is that the root issue is that people are playing suboptimally because they don't understand the game. Understand the game, a lot easier to play. Okay? Your inner pharmacist or your motivation is driven by your spirit. If you don't even understand you have a spirit, you're not going to have your fire lit, and then your health is very difficult. So really, let's think about health real quick, because we're going to approach it at 2 layers. Is health hard? In one sense, yes. There's so much info out there. It's kind of a pain in the ass today, right? In another sense, not really. If your mind is right, your body is tight. I promise you, the vessel is extremely adaptable. However, we're going to hit it at both layers. So we're going to hit it at like the actual, what the hell is health layer. Now, I study this day in, day out. This is my main passion. Because for me, my energy being on fleek is important for communicating with my spirits, which is my #1 desire. And the way in which I'm going to help you guys with this is my own activation of my body intuition system has guided me into what is optimal from a health and wellness perspective. And we're going to get a pitch from the best company I know of out there. And then we're going to nuance it a bit with what I've received. It won't be super prescriptive. I know a lot of you are already passionate about health. You're going to have, a lot to fill in by yourself. But we're going to get basically gut health figured out. We're going to get nutrition and energy figured out. Somatics. You have hardware that is not on in your body, meaning who you actually are is like an infinite expanse of energy. And so you want to get more and more and more and more on in your hardware so that you can interact with the ocean of experience that is there. Okay? Real meditation, the culture is so piss poor in America. You're not tracking your nostrils. You're not witnessing thoughts. You're actually jacking into your soma gestalt or your energy grid. You charge on chi. That you have to work for, and that's why we're doing this for 6 months. I thought about making it 3, but to be real, if you want to get your meditation, it's going to take most of you guys a while. Once you get it, it's yours. It's yours. It's yours. Then we're going to jack into our soul. I can't even tell you how necessary this is, because for you to manage your own health, you're going to have to navigate your life in a way that's approved by your spirits. If not, boom, disease, disease, disease. So this is like the magic phone home system that saves you the major, disasters, Plus, light up your planet. Come on, guys, we got shit to do. Now, this second part is like, yo, health ain't that hard if your mind is right. Guys, if you are doing the right shit, you can eat grandma's lasagna and cook through it. Why aren't we lit? What sabotages us? Let's get some legit shadow work. Some of you guys have been through AA, they do pretty well, but with Framework 2, you do even better because you see that your own traumas have been set up for you by your soul. Your bloodlines weren't chosen by accident. You know what I mean? Your soul knew what it was working with. And a ton of your issues do come through your bloodlines. They're learning more and more about the DNA. Even the memories are passed through the DNA. They've done that with mice. Even the memories. So your software is handed down to you. The ancients have always known that. Our goal together by the end, and I'll walk us through this, is to have stabilized a healthier set of habits and to be closer to whatever that is for you, your upstairs communication. At minimum, you're getting electric dreams. At maximum, you're turning on your faculties to communicate with your soul. Okay? Somatics is a huge part of that. We need to get actually lit in our hardware, because our hardware, that's why they do yoga. Your hardware is your sense of self, is your energy, and you need to rise in your hardware in order to communicate. And you need to learn to walk the walk, hold your mindset correct, which is like to see the truth. If you see the truth, you start seeing it and seeing it and seeing it, and it builds like a magnet, and then boom, you are a Framework 2 being who understands the true and has it on lock. And then you've basically morphed into a whole nother channel of reality that is far more true and juicy, boosey, deucey. Deuces.